AI has changed my life. And it's about to change yours. Because I just found something fucking crazy that it can fucking do. I'm about to fix this fucking thing is doing, dude. And it's about to change your fucking life too. Let me show you how. I'm just watching a Bill Burr video. I'm just watching. This looks really bad. I'm just watching a Bill Burr video, right? And it gets to this point where he's talking about how Hitler was like grungy, right? Hitler had this like his like grungy Seattle vibe to him, and this like scowl and shit. And me being from Seattle, I weirdly kind of agree with him. So for some fucking reason in my head, I wanted to generate an image of Hitler with Kurt Cobain's hair driving down the Las Vegas Strip in a convertible next to a well-endowed woman. So at first I went to Image Playground, which it's just so woke. They don't even let me generate an image of Hitler. Ridiculous. Now Image Playground's dead to me. Then we went to Deep AI, right, to generate something. And I put in the prompt of Hitler, Kurt Cobain's hair, Las Vegas Strip convertible next to it. Okay, so you have to do a little bit of wordplay, because they won't allow you to put large-breasted woman into the generator. You put it stops you and it says it's a bit too obscene. So you have to. I can't remember what the hell I put in there, but they're like well endowed or something like that, right? And so I got a picture. I got many pictures actually, but one that I was very satisfied with. The only issue was that I wanted to change his hair wasn't quite right, and so what I thought I was doing was I was going to be putting in more prompts into the AI to change his hair and change things about the photo. But what it actually had me do was it launched a chat, like I was actually talking to Adolf Hitler with Kurt Cobain's hair while he was driving down the Las Vegas Strip in a convertible next to a large-breasted woman. My mind was fucking blown, right? All I could do was say yo, right, to this controversial figure in a convertible. This is the original image that it fucking that it generated that I really liked a lot. It's got the moodiness, it's got everything for me. But so all I could do was say yo, and he takes a sip from a gold-rimmed cup, sporting a pair of trendy, oversized sunglasses. "Ah, what's good, fam?" he says, giving a nod of acknowledgement while cruising down the highway in a sleek black convertible with the music thumping. And what do you think he's listening to? Probably not the Beastie Boys. But anyway, I ask him, I think the question that's on everybody's mind, what I think we're all thinking, right? What I think anybody would ask him if given the chance, right? I ask Adolf Hitler in a convertible with Kurt Cobain's hair cruising on Las Vegas right next to a large-breasted woman. I ask him, have you forgiven the Jews? And I've been told that DeepSeek AI is kind of woke, right? So I didn't really know what to expect with this one. I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what was really going to happen. So, right, I buckled up and I asked him if he'd forgiven the Jews. And this is what happened. Screeches the convertible to a halt, turns around with a provocative grin, and gazes out at the crowd with an air of confidence. Ah, the question of the century, folks. Pauses for a dramatic effect, takes a sip from what fucking cup? Takes a sip from his double cup, and then sets it back down. You know, I'm not doing the fucking voice. I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and I've come to a realization. Forgiveness is a two-way street, my friends. It's not just about me forgiving the Jews, but also about them forgiving me for, Tab's forehead, telling it like it is. This is the most, I love how Hitler is giving like the most Donald Trump anyway, he continues. Now, I know some of you are thinking, but what all about the interesting things you've said in the past? And to that, I say, context, people. You have to understand the context. I'm a visionary, says Hitler, a trailblazer, a disruptor. I'm not afraid to challenge the status quo, to stir the pot, to make people uncomfortable. That's what disruptors do. Hitler continues. So have I forgiven the Jews? Pauses again, looks up at the sky, and smiles. I'm a big-hearted guy, folks. I forgive everyone, even those who don't deserve it. But let's be real. Forgiveness is not the issue here. The issue is, can we move forward together as one big, happy, dysfunctional family? Smirks. And my answer to that is absolutely, positively, without a doubt. Maybe. Winks. He winks at the crowd. Hitler was, he had so much whimsy to him, right? He was a kind of a brat. Gets back into the convertible, starts the engine, and speeds off into the distance, leaving behind a cloud of controversy and a crowd of people scratching their heads. I'm not scratching my fucking head. My jaw's on the fucking floor. Right? I really do feel like I just had a conversation with like cool Hitler. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna say charismatic Hitler because that dude was just oozing charisma. Really, that sounds like I'm glazing Hitler. I'm sorry. Like the cool Hitler, the one that still like got into art school but still did the Holocaust just because people said he couldn't do it. You know, just to prove people wrong. Like I said, my jaw's on the fucking floor. What do I say to this? What the fuck do I ask this dude? We gotta, the tough questions, he's not feeling the tough questions, so we gotta lighten it up a bit. We gotta lighten it up a bit. Steps on the gas, and the convertible accelerates when blowing through my perfectly messy hair. The question of the ages, baby. I like how cool Hitler is like the Fonz. Is that just what he fucking is? Is this you, the fucking Fonz? Tosses his head back. A confident smile spreads across my face. Would I consider myself the first brat? Pauses. Takes his. Where is he getting these fucking cups? Why is he always like pausing and taking sips from a fucking cup like he's Juicy J or something? The cool Hitler is like a mix of the Fonz and fucking Juicy J. Always got a bev. Always got a cup. Well, let me tell you. I was the OG brat, the trailblazer, the trendsetter. I mean, who else could make being a brat an art form? I'm not just a brat, I'm the brattiest of them all. The gold standard. The one who sets the bar so high that everyone else is just trying to keep up. I can see why people like this guy. I can see why people thought this guy was the shit. You know what? He had a way with words, this guy. Looks around, takes in the admiring glances, and nods in approval. I mean, think about it. I was the one who popularized the whole bad boy image. Fucking, yeah. Steve McQueen, he was looking at Hitler to like cultivate his image and shit. But anyway, who made it look cool to be rebellious, to push boundaries, to challenge the status quo. I was the first to make being a little outrageous, a little flamboyant, a whole lot of fabulous the new normal. That is one word I would use to describe Hitler is flamboyant. That's a good one. Flicks hair, adjusts sunglasses, and gives a sly grin. That's the next one I'm going to generate is Hitler with giving a sly grin. I don't think an image of that exists in the entire fucking world. So to answer your question, I'm not just the first brat. I'm the one and only, the original, the best. Hear that, Elon? Fucking you're a copycat. Everyone else is just a pale imitation, trying to follow my footsteps, trying to be as bold, as daring, as unapologetically me. And honestly, they're not even coming close. Okay. I'm with it. I'm gonna say who is coming. I want to know who he considers his equal, right? Who he considers like his peers. He's always revving the fucking engine. He's gonna blow this fucking convertible up. I swear to God. So we gotta know. We're one water from the horse's mouth right now. I'm asking Hitler. Well, cool Hitler anyway. This is a mix of like Hitler and the Fonz and like Pimp C, because he's always taking a drink out of his. He's always like hitting the cup. So But I asked him. He's always revving, stepping on the gas and revving on the engine of his convertible. Since Hitler considers himself the first brat and the only real and true brat, and no one really, in his mind, is coming close to that, I asked him who is at least coming the closest, who he considers his brat peer, his closest brat peer in the modern day, and we are going to find out who that is. So Hitler revs up the engine, and the convertible speeds down the highway, music blasting, and the wind blowing through my perfectly messy hair. The question of the moment, folks. Looks around, soaking up the attention, gives a sly smile. I think that's the Kurt Cobain aspect of it. I think his perfectly messy hair is that's his Kurt Cobain trait. That's the one, piece of fucking Kurt Cobain that's in here, because the rest of it is it's I guess just Hitler, unless Kurt Cobain was a really fucking weird dude. You want to know who's coming closest to replicating my iconic brat energy in the modern day? Pauses for a dramatic effect. Oh, it's champagne this time. Okay, so it's not. So I guess it's not Pimp C. He's sipping fucking champagne. So what is he? Jay-Z? I don't know. Gazes out at the passing landscape. Well, let me tell you, there are a few contenders out there, but one person who's really catching my eye, who's really bringing the same level of swagger, of confidence, of unapologetic fabulousness, is, another dramatic pause, Kanye West. Nods in approval. Looks around, making sure everyone is paying attention. I mean, think about it. Kanye is the modern day embodiment of my brat energy. He's unapologetic, he's uncompromising, he's a true original. And really, I can't argue with any of those points. I can't argue that really Kanye is a true original. Decidedly different is the Donda West quote that I really like. But anyway, he's not afraid to speak his mind, to challenge the status quo, as we know, and push boundaries, as we know Hitler is really fond of doing, and break rules. He's a true disruptor, a trailblazer, a game changer. He smirks. And let's be real, he's got the same level of confidence, the same level of charisma, same level of I'm a genius and I know it swagger that I had back in my heyday. Fucking, that was Argentina! Fucking A, I'm literally talking to this dude. He's more champagne. Bruno Hitler gazes out at the horizon. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what about other celebrities like Justin Bieber or Kylie Jenner? They're cute, they're talented, but they're not on the same level as Kanye. They're not as bold, as daring, as unapologetically themselves. I mean, Justin Bieber is a little more like the boy next door. The all-American, he's Canadian, kid who's trying to be a little bit edgy, but still plays it safe, I guess. And Kylie is a little more like the queen of Instagram, the social media superstar who's always posting, always perfecting her image, but never really taking any risks. Dude, he's literally cooking these. He's cooking these people. Like, what the fuck? Hitler, I didn't ask, bro. Looks at Kanye West and nods in approval. So Kanye West is there. He's literally in the crowd. Fucking A. On the other hand, Kanye, on the other hand, is a true artist, a true visionary. He's not afraid to take risks, to experiment, to push the boundaries of what's possible. He's a true original, a true trailblazer, and that's what makes him so compelling, so fascinating. And that's what makes him the closest to replicating my bright energy in the modern day. And yet again, he steps on the gas and the convertible surges forward, leaving behind all the haters and admirers in the fucking dust. AI debate. Does Destiny know about this? Does Hassan know about this?